Beep bop. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Yes, we've made it through another year, Here's my new everyday dose. So this was a gift from Sophie, the industrial strength frother. The industrial strength frother. Let's see how it works. And it's got a USB, so no batteries. 15 seconds. Well, while I'm doing that, good morning. This is Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you on your journey through this life. Good morning, Watanabe. How was your New Year's? Did you guys do anything? Were you up? Was it lights out? Solemn Buddhist ceremony? What was going on? Bing. And then I do this. Protect it. Put it away. Let's see. She says, I was doing chores and meditate. Meditate late. Very blissful. Okay, good. Well, we had an interesting night. First, I thought I was going to have dinner, a late dinner with the people at Pratt, only to find out that the people at Pratt were either asleep or gone or had other plans. But I was about to walk out the door and bonk, 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 knock on my door. And it's someone from the past saying, I've screwed the pooch, in effect, paraphrasing, I've screwed the pooch. Can I come back? Well, no, it was very wrong. I screwed the pooch. I don't know where to go. I have nowhere to go. I don't know what to do, etc. And that was about a half-hour conversation before we came to an accord, brought her to Pratt, settled in, which should have been a very joyous thing. Here's what the Lord has brought. But no, there was a little bit of the old ego, envy, jealousy, not jealousy, just I had plans, and this is screwing up my plans. Well, how about if it had been you? Because in one sense, it kind of takes some guts to do that, but who knows? I don't know. When you're on meth, when you're under the influence, maybe you do anything. So anyway, so it was kind of a crazy but good morning, and it could be an answer to our priming the RAS. Okay, but here we are. Beginning of a new year. Got some good stuff down below. Our theme of today is set goals, tiny steps. What? That question mark in parentheses kind of means what? Like that. What? It's not the end of a sentence. It's not set goals, tiny steps. No, set goals, tiny steps, exclamation, what? Like we were in a blender, now we're saving lives. What? That kind of thing, right? What, not a bevy? I think Maticus von Atticus might be en route to here. Oops. Oh boy, it's going to be one of them there days. One of them there days. Okay, so theme of today, set goals, tiny steps. What? And then along with that, we've got a couple red letter things daily stoic. It's talking about tiny steps, things that you don't have to procrastinate. They're so small, you're not going to procrastinate, and it's forward progress. And if we think about that now, that this is the first day of the year, and if our goal is to have a tiny step every day, at least one tiny step every day, where will we be at the end of the year? And then we want to kind of ratchet that up by saying, okay, we're going to take one tiny step, but if we get the opportunity, if the day sometime arises where we get the opportunity to surge forward, we do it. We don't fight our way into it because that'll wear us out. Tiny step every day, so small, it could be imperceptible. That's kind of how I have it with the Peloton now. Now that I've done more than a year straight, and my goal last year was I'm just going to do a year, then I'm going to take a week off, or I'm going to take from the 25th through the 1st off. But I couldn't because it was part of my routine. But I cut it back so that it fit into my schedule instead of changing my schedule to fit into it. So some days I only got 10 minutes on the bike, or I didn't do the whatever, doesn't matter. Tiny steps, set goals. What's the goal for this year? Now, Bevy, what about your goal book? Does that keep going? The thing that you had that we got you, I don't know, was it September? So shameless plug. So Sophie Eidecker, the woman who helped get Pratt, the real estate person on Pratt, gave me this wonderful gift. Mushrooms, collagen protein, nootropics. What does that even mean? Mushrooms, collagen protein, energy, mood, health, focus. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to try it with my new industrial strength Whisper. A little different taste, but cool. Okay. Oh, never heard of that. Oh, I've heard of that. Okay, so today is a holy day of obligation in the Catholic Church. I had a good breakfast meeting yesterday with the priest, Father Bruno. Good, enjoyable breakfast at Denny. Went then down to Las Vegas. And now today we have church and then prep for the project of the year. Prep for the project of the year. Okay, but let's get into our worksheet. Advice from an 80-year-old. Okay, who stole the advice from an 80-year-old? Oh, there it is. Never waste an opportunity to tell someone that you love them. Well, what a baby, I love you. Beep. Okay, and thus we're okay. What else we have at our hit parade today? Let's have an intention. Let's just have a virtual 30-second intention of wishing good wishes on all of the people. So in the Peloton, it's put out a good intention for people. We're going to do that virtually, meaning we're not actually going to spend 30 seconds doing that. We're going to imagine that we spent 30 seconds doing that. We can do that later when we're doing something else. I can be doing that when I'm doing my meditazione. But on this day, maybe we think about the people and we think of an intention for the year. Think of a person, think of an intention for a year. Think of the person, think of an intention for the year, wishing them health, wealth, well, health and prosperity. How about that? How are those two things, Watnata Bevi, running them through our Buddhist filter? Health and prosperity. Wholesome prosperity, yes. Right. What other kind is there? What other kind is there? Hi there. Okay. Okay, let's look and see what Seth Godin has to say. Yesterday was actually a good one. Find the others. Find the others. New years bring resolutions. That's interesting. It's not capitalized, so it's new. It's first word in the sentence. Years. New years bring resolutions. So every time the year turns over, it brings resolutions. But those resolutions rarely stick. Creating change is difficult, and it's hard to do it alone. New years remind us that we might need a better strategy. Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for Johnny? Shameless. What do we have for Johnny? A new strategy, a philosophy of becoming, a clear vision of where we're going and why. Here's an invitation to make a commitment and turn January into the foundation for the progress we seek to make. Beginning January 4th, we're organizing a community of practice, a group of people engaging online toward better. Buy 2 copies of Bonk in any format this week, and you're invited to join a 4-week sprint on purple.space. It will include access to the strategy online course, as well as several other video-based courses. And there are no upsells or hustles. I'll be running several live QA Zoom calls, and there is peer-to-peer coaching as well. Simply people coming together to do the work. The sign-up form is here. I'm going to send this to Watnata Bevi. Beep, bop, boop. Where did that come from? Beep, bop, boop. What? Beep, bop, boop. It used to be beep, bop, or rebop. There we go. Boom. Done. Okay, so Watnata Bevi, we might do that. It closes in a few days and space is limited. I'll close the form once we're filled. Come if you're ready. Okay, cool. So it's a Google form. Needs to be a new purchase. So it says, if you already have a copy, thank you, but buy some to share with colleagues. Okay, so I'll have to look at, this is strategy. I'll have to go to that link and see about getting them. What is the cost of getting them on like Audible, right? Okay, time is racing. 14 minutes in, haven't really done too much. True wealth, because you are a robot. Yes, please send. Thank you. I am the robot of the house. So if you probably doesn't remember that. This seems like it has an interesting flavor. Okay, so takeaways for today. Let's just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Set goals, tiny steps. Think about, project into the year ahead. Where do we want to go on our journey? Where do we want to be next year? And Jordan Peterson says, you think about in 10 dimensions. Where do I want to be? Health, work, my relationship with my friends, my relationship with my families, education, vacation, 10 dimensions. Where do I want to go? Set those things out. Just figure out 10 things, 10 type of goals, or, with friends. Where do I want to go with friends? Where do I want to go with family? Not where do I want to go with Bob? Where do I want to go with Jean? Friends and family. Where do I want to go? 10 dimensions. And then you ask yourself, if I don't head this direction, where will I be? Where will I be financially, work-wise, social-wise? Where will I be? I see so many people that, like the woman last night that came at 9:45, pounding on my door at 9:45, left not in a good way, just took off, snuck out. And 3, 4, 5 months later, a year later, they're no better off and often worse than they were when they left. So now, next shameless plug. Here's the book. Trying not to get the glare so much out there. How about that? What if? Get your copy today. Might be. I got to check. It should be available on Amazon. What if? All right. Okay, we're 17 minutes in. Anybody, anything else? OFCO. What does that mean? I remember. Oh, I am the robot of the house. Okay, well, let's go out and make something happen. I'm hoping to get on the Peloton. Actually, I have to do yoga. I didn't really do my yoga today because it was a rejuvenation class, and you had to have a bolster and 2 blankets and this and that, and I just don't have the stuff. So, anywho, I did do my 10 minutes of stretching. So, and it is now 6:16. I have to leave in about 2 hours. So I've got lots to do in 2 hours. And with that, I will say Avita Zane, people. Avita Zane Gray. What? Okay, bye. This is it. First day of the year. Lahaina, or whatever they say. Wahalanua.